I'm going to start documenting all of my dating history so you guys can see what it's like as a single woman over 40 that's trying to date in this generation. I've been stood up, ghosted, lied to, all in a matter of
Welcome to The Wall. In today's video, we'll explore how a woman over 40 ends up single, still claiming that she's alone because she's a high-value woman and not for just any man. We'll see how that mindset works out for her in the end. We want you to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Recently, we noticed that 73% of the people watching our content aren't subscribed, and we invite you to change that. We promise to always bring you high-quality topics. Don't forget to leave us your comments and turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos. Now, let's get started.
I'm going to start documenting all of my dating history so you guys can see what it's like as a single woman over 40 that's trying to date in this generation. I've been stood up, ghosted, lied to, all in a matter of 3 months. Different people. And I know you're going to say, oh, you should choose better people. Here is my theory. High value women are not considered worthy because our standards and expectations are too high. So men will go for lower value women because they're lower maintenance. And when I mean lower maintenance, I'm not talking about the type of house you live in or what you look like. I'm talking about your character and your integrity, who you are in your core and what you stand for, your beliefs, your morals, your ethics, your standards, your expectations. Lower expectations equals lower effort, lower maintenance. Higher expectations equals higher maintenance.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
With just one word, I can already tell why she's single, high-value woman. This is the typical woman who has hit the wall hard, because the wall doesn't forgive. She never wanted to date an average man, chasing after the high-value man she believes she deserves. It's absurd to tell a woman she's of lesser value because she chose an average man who could offer her what was fair. I could say, and perhaps everyone watching this video would agree, that at some point in their lives, their fathers were average men. Men and women who came together, moved forward as a team, started with nothing, and now have a great life. But these types of women idealize a life with a man who provides everything for them just for existing. They never consider supporting a man or building something together. They feel entitled to a winner, believing all they have to do is wait for him at the finish line. Instead of choosing an average man and building a future together, they cling to this belief, even at 40. Watch how her opinion evolves throughout the video as she reaches this stage of life.
More effort, more than the bare minimum. I am worth more than the bare minimum. I am worth more than a phone call or a text every few days. I am worth what I give and put out, and not that kind of putting out. I mean the time, the energy, the love, the kindness, the compassion. That all comes from a genuine place. So yeah, high value women are valued. Even that means high maintenance, and that takes more time, more energy, and more effort. A high value man would want to put in the energy and the effort. So even though you may think you are high value, you're really not. Because you're not going for what is better. You're just going for what is easier. I'm bitter. I'm just tired. Tired of being stood up. Tired of being lied to. Tired of being ghosted. Tired of being misled. Tired of feeling things that are not being reciprocated. It's exhausting. There are some good men and women out there. You guys got to show up and just be yourself. put in the energy and put in the time and put in the commitment. If you're not willing to do that, then don't bother. It's okay if you don't want to.
Single, over 40, on TikTok complaining, yet she considers herself high value. I wonder why she's single. I'm so sorry. It's tragic. To be used over and over. I also feel tired. Going on 5 years. OMG, you are so right, and those are many of the reason I have been single for the past 4 years. At 53, I'm not sure I'll ever find someone. Guess it's good that I'm good alone. Ask yourself, what does high value mean? It's not the value you put on yourself. It's the value others see you and what you bring with you as. It's true. I'm over 40 and men are afraid of such women. We know what we want and we appreciate our value. I stopped dating few years ago. I'm 41 now, and to be honest, it brought me peaceful life. Our time has passed, and we should accept it.
Love you for infinity.
People say that they call bullshit when I tell them that I'm single and that I can't find anybody, and I'm here to tell you why it's not. It's not for a lack of trying or giving people a chance. And you're going to say, well, you don't give the right people a chance. How do you know who's right and who's not until you actually try? The thing is that I do expect a little bit more than the bare minimum. No, I don't expect you to call or text me every 5 minutes, but I expect consistency. That just lets me know that you're still interested. And I'll reciprocate the same. I have no issues doing that. But if I get the feeling that you have a roster and you're not putting your energy and time into just me and you're entertaining multiple people, then I'm out. I don't want to be an option because I know what I want and I'm either in or I'm out. There's no gray area. Unlike most people, I give people the benefit of the doubt. And that's probably why I'm still single.
She's already 45 and still has the same mindset. My mom once had a friend who was this type of woman. She earned well and always felt that men didn't do enough for her. She considered herself high value. The problem is that we all think of ourselves as high value people, but it's the market that determines your value. One day, this woman told my mom she couldn't find good men. The same old story. My mom was firm and said, I've known you for 20 years, and I can say you've met plenty of good men. But you always looked for the smallest reason to say they didn't put in enough effort and left them to chase a better man. She started listing the names of some of her ex-boyfriends, men who were now happily married. You see, back then, in small communities, everyone knew each other. My mom told her, you could have been one of those wives, but you always found flaws in everyone and thought you were better. The woman was speechless. Years later, she married a regular guy, worse than all the options she'd had before, but she was happy. Why? Because someone finally brought her back down to earth. Lower your standards. You're not the last Coca-Cola in the desert.
I got 7 kids. I'm their daddy now. I don't like to clean. I love dirty bitches. I smack the shit out you. We gon' fight. I'm a hoe. I'm a pimp. I'm broke. I got bread. I'm homeless. You can live with me.
If you show a girl you don't care, she'll chase you. If you show a woman you don't care, she'll fucking replace you.
Your choice of men sucks. You are the one to blame. Choose good men instead of the ones that excite you, and it won't suck. There's usually a reason why a man doesn't care. If he's gotten to the stage where he's uninterested, you're probably doing him a favor. All this feminists. I will replace her too because she didn't show interest at first. That's why I actually don't care anymore. If a girl is that good looking and single, I'm here to tell you something is messed up in your head.
Okay, guys. So let's talk about the dating world because I think I've completely fucking given up on this shit show. I am on my last fucking leg with the dating scene. Like, this is just stupid. It's just dumb. I can't even anymore. This is actually for guys and girls. If you don't know what you want, and you can't figure out your shit, then I suggest you get to the back of the fucking line. Actually, don't even go in the line. Don't. I don't mean to sound like a Karen or a broken record, but the idea of meeting somebody and dating is because that's what you want. You want to meet somebody that you want to share your life with, that you want to share experiences with, that you want to share something that's meaningful with. If you don't fucking know that's what you want, then don't fucking date. It's simple. And if you're also just looking for the next best thing, because you think there's going to be something better out there for you, that's not dating. This isn't fucking Tinder, people. Okay? Love yourself.
Stop it. Get some help.
The wall doesn't forgive. She's already 48, and as you can see, she never changed her convictions. You might wonder, as a man commented, how a woman who looks good can still be single. Does she have something wrong in her head? No. It's because she buys into the feminist narrative of, I shouldn't settle for less than I deserve. Nowadays, we're living in a time where a woman can easily be in a better position than many men. If she's only looking for men at her economic level, her options will be limited. Many women don't want to be a man's support, and they end up alone as they climb the corporate ladder. I'm saying this because she's a CEO. Now, who do you think is happier? The low-value woman who married a good man, supported him, and now enjoys a good life with him? Or the high-maintenance woman who's still single at 48, telling herself she won't settle for less than what she deserves? The question is for you. My answer? The wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, here are some questions for you. Have you ever met a woman who ended up aging alone without finding a man? Why do you think this high-value woman ended up single? If you enjoyed the video, we've left you 2 more fascinating divorce stories you might like. We also invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications as we upload daily videos for you. See you in the next video of The Wall.